The graphic looks a little stuffed, but I can't help that because the terminal program, or maybe the ROM in the RC2014, doesn't like underscore. And yeah, it doesn't display it. So the enterprise picture that I've got there actually looks stuffed. But when you look at it in a text editor on the computer, it looks fine. Anyway, let's play. Okay, to read the star map, or the long range sensors, the first digit that you see on the left is the enemy, the middle digit is star bases, and the third digit on the right is how many stars there are. So for example, this one here is 3 Klingons, 0 bases, 7 stars. So bring up a picture of our galaxy, we can travel, there's nothing really to hinder us, so we go navigation, go course 1, which is to the right, warp factor 1, and we now warp into a danger zone. And as you can see, there are 3 Klingons, marked by the pluses and K. The Enterprise, of course, is the E. And star bases will look like 2 reverse brackets with a exclamation mark in the middle. And hopefully we'll come across one of them soon. Okay, so let's put up our shields, because we're going to get that crap kicked out of us. 1500. Okay, just hit enter key to bring up the short range sensor scans again. That's just a shortcut key I did. Okay, so let's bring up the computer. Let's find out what all the tracking is for all the different starships. As you can see, one of them is at 5.33333, so let's type in torpedo. 5.33333. Tracking, and it looked like it hit a star and missed completely, and we got whacked by the 3 enemy. Okay, maybe we'll try a different course direction. Let's pick another one. That's 7.2. Alright, so torpedo 7.2, tracking, and destroyed, but the other 2 still shot at us. Short range sensor scans, they're the ones there. Okay, so this one down here, so the course correction 5, 6, 7 is straight down, so that's going to be 6 point something. So and torpedoes disabled. Okay, so we might have to use phasers. Okay, let's check our damage. And yes, long range sensor scans, warp engines, but shield control is badly damaged, and so is the library computer. But let's see what we can do. Phasers, how much energy do we have? We have 2,500 in total, 1,000 devoted to shield, so we've got about 1,400 left for shooting. So phasers, and it will split the shots between all the ships that are in the galaxy quadrant. So number of units to fire, well, let's give them a good whack, shall we? 1,000 units. And both Klingons destroyed, as you can read there. So if you do a short range sensor scan again, sector clear, let's do a long range sensor scan. Still broken, damage control. Okay, things are slowly getting better. Computer still disabled, so I can't do a galaxy scan and find out where anything else is. So where are we? We're at quadrant 5-7. That means we're 5 down and 7 across. So yeah, if I keep going to the right, I'm going to smack into a star there, but if it wasn't there, I'd be hitting the next quadrant. So let's go down. So navigation, let's go down, which is course direction 7, and I've only got 0.2 warp because my engines are damaged. Oop. Just realised I dropped the camera. So 0.2 nav 7.2 long range sensors. Let's test them again. Yes, they're now working, and still no star bases. So nav course 7.2. Ended up in a new galaxy, or quadrant I should say. Long range sensor scans, whoops. And still nothing around us. Is a computer fixed yet? Yes it is. It's giving me a map of the galaxy. And as you can see, still no starbase is showing. But we've got lots of space we can fly to, so let's bring up the scan. Not sure we're going to hit anything. Nav course 5, which is to the left. Warp factor 3, so we'll jump 3 sectors. Okay, now let's do long range sensor scan again. And still no starbases, but let's have a look at the galaxy now. Okay, so we're at 6-4, which is 6 down, 4 across, so we're right here. So if I come across 2 more, I can go to here. So let's go nav, course 5, warp factor 2, smacked into a star. Yeah, that'll be right. Nothing like busting up the old Enterprise, is there? Okay, so course, let's get out of the way. So it's down, which is 7.2. Right, so navigation. Fumble fingers. Okay, 5, 2. Straight into the enemy. Okay. Shields are still good. 21 Klingons left to go. Now, let's do a long range sensor scan. And still no starbases around us. Now, just showing you something. You can see where my ship is positioned in the Klingon, but if you move, the Klingon moves too. For example, I'll go course 1, which is to the right. I'll move 2 sectors. And as you can see, he's moved from down here to over here now. So he's hiding behind the star. So I can't shoot through stars, so I have to move again or warp out of there. So let's see if I can move to a new position where I can maybe have a shot at him. And short range sensors are out. Let's see if the computer can find where they are. And computer is okay. Torpedo tracking. So he's at direction 4.5, so let's try torpedoes. Okay, 4.5. Yes, got him. Is long range sensors back yet? They are. And what about short range sensors? No, they're still busted. Damage control. Phew. Okay. Hurting a little bit. Okay, but anyway, that's a rough idea of the game so far. As you might have noticed, I'm putting colour into it, and that's taking a bit of time because it's all Ansi VT100 codes, because the computer itself doesn't have colour codes itself, because they were removed from the ROM because they were going to be used on a terminal. And of course terminals don't understand what colour are except for Ansi. So I've created my own Ansi codes. And let's have a look. There we go. It's a little slow to draw up the galaxy there, and that's because it's every character the color has to be generated. No, not character, but every time there's a color change, it's got to write the code out, and the code is a little bit, about 10 characters long to do it, because you've got to generate the escape code as well as the color code, and all the other little bits and pieces that go in with it. I'll actually, maybe I should break the program, maybe give you a bit of a list so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, as you can see here, this line here, the print CHR $27 is the escape code, because there isn't actually an escape character in the ROM either, in the RC2014. Then you select exclamation marks bracket 40, right? Plus, I'm doing CHR $27 again, clear screen, as 2J, CHR$27 with the H in the quotations there like that. That is the home key. So what I'm doing there is selecting a color, okay, then I'm clearing the screen, then I'm homing the key to the corner. So it actually does a clear screen, and of course sets the color to white here. That's actually setting the background to black, I should say, the 40. The 37 is setting the cursor to white. So it's now going to be white, and of course it prints the logo, the stuffed up starship, and then we go down to the rest of the program. And this program is enormous. And here we come to the Ansi codes. Okay, so you can see all the different the colors, foreground colors or text colors, background colors, and down here are control codes like reset, controlling brightness, dimming, standout, underscore, blink. Blink doesn't work on the terminal because it's not a true VT100, it just grays it out for some reason. But anyway, and yeah, basically you got cursor home clear screen controls there. So that's my program. So when you run it, help if I type run properly, fumble fingers, and there's my program generating the memory galaxy map and sectors and everything. Tells you 18 Klingons in the galaxy. The game ends at 2131 star date, which gives me 31 days because we are at 2100 star date. It always starts off at a whole number. And there are 4 star bases in the galaxy for resupplying. Hit enter to start. And there we go. And we're starting all over again. Computer. If you don't know what a command is for a computer, you can just hit any key basically except for 1 to 5. So if I'll hit a 9 for example, I'll fix that up, I'll make you just enter or something, and it will bring up the listing of all the different functions you can do on the computer. So like the galaxy map was 0. Anywhere I've actually used a long range sensor scan, it will, or a short range sensor scan, it will actually show it. And since I haven't done a long range, it's only showing the sector that I'm currently in. Now if I do a long range sensor scan, okay, you can see all of that around me, and there is a starbase up here. So that's that. Okay, so let's try see if we can fly into it. Navigation, course direction 2, which is to the upright. Warp factor 1, and smacked into a star. That'll be right. Navigation, let's go up, which is 3.2. Oh. Didn't pay attention to where Starbase was. Oh, he's above me. Okay. So I can go straight up. Nav. Course 3. Warp factor 1. Sorry for my gameplay. It's a bit rough because I'm trying to hold the camera and play the game. So at the moment you see conditions green. The condition actually changes depending what's happening. You got red, yellow, and green. Green means all clear. Red means of course there's enemy, and yellow means you are low on energy. Like for example, if you've got 2,000 energy and you've got 1,999 units of energy devoted to shields and leaving you 1 energy for your ship, that's condition yellow because you're going to run out. Okay, so let's go navigation. Got to go up and to the right, so that's 2. Let's go 0.4. Oh, so course 2.4. So I'm right next to it. As you can see, it's still condition green. Now I'll dock. Oh. I'll dock with the ship. Didn't like that. Let's go to the right, 0.1. As you can see, it's now turned purple. I'm docked. Any torpedoes I had shot or energy losses I had are now replenished. You can't raise shields when you are docked, so remember whenever you leave a space station, raise the shields. Okay, resupply with torpedoes, everything's good. If you are damaged, it may give you the option when you type in damage control to actually repair parts of the ship. You can't select what it is it repairs. It does it randomly, but it will do repairs, and you may fix things all together or partially fix them. But you can't keep disconnecting and docking, reconnecting and docking. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah. So that's my game. Long range sensors. Computer. Oh, let's go 0. Okay. So I'm at sector 6.5, so it's 6.5. There I am right there. Let's go back to here and let's have a shot, shall we? So it's navigation. Actually, if you type in nav, but you don't enter a course, and you hit enter, no, it didn't do anything. Sorry, what I meant to have done is, if you hit enter on this, when you ask for a command, actually, let's generate something that's just random. Put in 8. It lists the controls. I should have done that earlier. And of course that shows that's the course direction. So, yep, hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be uploading it to Spencer soon so he can have a look at it. But yeah, I'll probably post it in an email on the Google groups, and yeah, when it's all finished, it can probably go onto the GitHub repository for all you guys to play. Okay. And just to show you that it is actually playing on an RC2014, there's my machine there. I'll link to my computer through my little USB adapter. And of course when you're playing you can see that it blinks and flashes away. Com 0, let's give it something to flash about. Yep, anyway, that's my RC2014. My beautiful LED. My green one blew up. It started blinking away like a flashing light, and then it just died. So I replaced it. But anyway, I run mine on an 8.5 volt power supply that I got from my work. 1.5 amp rated. I've got a plastic covered regulator on there just to run it 5 volts through it, or any voltage I like basically. And yeah, at 8 volts it's cool as a cucumber, doesn't it? Barely even gets warm. Okay, thanks guys. Catch ya.